This video is going to focus on the type of connective tissue called adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is an insulating tissue. It is cells that are filled with lipid. So right now we have the 10x objective lens in place, and we can see what looks like bubbles, and each of these bubbles is a cell. And I want you to not focus here. I don't want you to focus here when you're looking at this slide. These are blood vessels and blood supply and nerve supply. I want you to focus on this area right here. So if we move the 40x objective in place, we can see that each of these circles is a cell. So here we see individual cells. Right here we have a beautiful cell. We can see the plasma membrane, and this cell is filled with a humongous lipid-filled bubble. So here's the plasma membrane. This is the nucleus of the cell. Here's the nucleus of the cell. So we have an entirely lipid-filled vacuole that's pushing all of the contents of the cell up against the plasma membrane. So here's the nucleus of this cell. We have the plasma membrane. Students often get confused with adipose tissue and confuse that with simple squamous epithelium of the lung. So watch that video, and in that video for the simple squamous epithelium of the lung, if this was lung tissue, you would see many, many, many nuclei surrounding this circle structure. But notice how we only see one nucleus per cell. So one nucleus, one cell. One nucleus, one cell. One nucleus, one cell. These are individual cells completely filled up with lipid. If we take our link to the histology guide website, we see the same cellular structure where these cells are called adipocytes. That's this word right here, adipocytes. We can look at this a little bit closer, and we see that this is one cell right here. The nucleus is pushed, the nucleus of the adipocyte is pushed up against the plasma membrane. One cell, nucleus. So these are individual, really large cells that are completely filled with lipid.